Hi, looking at the updates I've made to the heating system, the propane heating system in my weather enclosure on my John Deere X748. It's not all finished yet, but I'm going to shoot some tests and show you how it's working out. So first of all, I've mounted this aluminum angle, and to it I've got some fans at the top, computer fans, pretty cheapies. I've stripped the heater. You can see pictures from last year that had the whole plastic case around it. That was kind of taking up space and it was a pain to work around. So I stripped that off, and I have the same fan from last year. Gotta get the speed controller out of the way. The new speed controller, it's stripped down here so I can mount it onto one of the pieces of aluminum angle. Controls the speed of all four of the fans. The three on the top blow the air across the top and keep the top of the cab cool. Sorry for the video shot. And the intention of the larger case fan here is to grab the heat that's coming off the head of the heater and throw it right across the windshield. Give you a view of the distance from it's about, at the closest, about 3.5–4 inches from the windshield, and it's pie plate shaped and about pie plate sized. But I'll get a shot of it when I'm sitting in there. You can see that it's not that close to me. I have the fans cut across the top to keep the top cool and then push some air down the front, and then this side fan to blow it across the windshield, and hopefully it'll keep the windshield nice and thawed off, or the snow and sleet melted off it. So we'll give it a fire. We'll fire it up, let it warm up. The heater is for about 5 minutes, and then shoot some temperatures on it and show you the temps. Okay, it's about 4 minutes in. I got to get going or it's going to melt the roof. So you can see it does get pretty hot, the face of the heater. We're almost at 800 degrees depending on where you aim it. Okay, this is a close-up of the ceiling with the fans off. Fans have been off for about 3 minutes. You can see the temperature's really starting to get up there, and they probably don't want to let it go too much more. I don't know if you'll be able to, there. So that's where I'm measuring, and I'm about 6–7 inches away from it with the thermometer. Flip on the fan. Keep my hands there. Heater's pretty warm on my hands, but don't worry, I'll be all right. This is a shot from where my head would be. Decent amount of space between me, about 2 feet, almost 2 feet to the heater, and that should be enough unless somebody whacks me in the front and knocks me forward and into it, and well, then straight forwards over here. Maybe just a glancing blow and I'd only burn one cheek, I suppose. Alright, fan's been going for a little bit, and you can see that the back of the heater is right around 100, and it's just warm water, nothing to burn you. So with the fans on, even the face temperature is a little bit lower, as air is moving around and circulating. So I have the heater on its high setting, which is supposed to be 3,000 BTUs. There's a low setting, it's about 1,500, I guess. So I'm in here pretty close, about 6 inches away from the ceiling of the weather enclosure. Heater's been running for about 10 minutes, fans have been on for about 5 minutes, and the ceiling's very, very comfortable, cool to the touch, no problems at all. One more thing is the ignition. It was built into the plastic of the heater, mounted with just the button coming out. Little AAA battery in there. So I'll mount that into one of the cross pieces of aluminum with the speed controller next to it, and then tighten things up. Right now they're sort of wire tied together to get me through some tests and see if the configuration's right and it's going to do what I want it to do. It's pretty sturdy. It's, you know, I can pull down on it and it's not really going anywhere.